Hello, hello, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Okay, so I'm on the air fryer again. Let's cook some breakfast in the air fryer. I have some ham. We're going to make some home fries and some eggs in the air fryer. Okay, so I think this is my 4th air fryer video, so that you can see I'm on a roll with the air fryer. I got a lot of requests, so I'm fulfilling it. Okay, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, thumbs up. You know, cooking breakfast is already quick in itself, but in the air fryer it's even quicker, and you're gonna love it, love it, love it. So questions I had is, can you cook eggs in the air fryer? The answer is yes. Other questions that I had is, how long do you cook the eggs? Another question I had is, can you cook breakfast meat in the air fryer? So I'm going to answer all these questions by showing you. How about that? Okay? Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for caring. And let's do it, okay? Thank you. Okay, so I have here some ham that I cut up off of a ham that I cooked for Easter. If you followed that video, you've seen how I cut the ham up and I saved some for breakfast. So here we go. I'm going to utilize this as I promised. So I would say this is about the equivalent of, I'd say it's about 2 ounces, 3 ounces of ham. This is 1 white potato cut up into cubes. And then we're going to do eggs. But let's work on these 2 items first. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have some granulated onion. Ground garlic. Pepper. And then I'm going to add some sassoon. If I can get it out here. Okay, this is a package I already opened. So this is about a half of a package of sassoon. I'm going to put the sassoon both on the potatoes and the ham. Okay. Also would like to put some pepper on the ham. You know, you don't need any salt on ham because it's already salty. Okay, now I'm going to add some olive oil on both, but let me show you first. This is the home fries. I'm going to stir it up. And this is the ham I'm also going to stir up. And I'm also going to add some olive oil on both. Just a little, couple of drops. Okay, let me mix that up. Now I'm going to mix up the ham. If you never tried the flavor of sassoon, and let me show you that. It is awesome. Sassoon. Okay, I think I would like to add some onions to the potatoes. I have some onions here that I already have cut up for another purpose, but I'll use it for this. Just some onion pieces, it doesn't matter, just here and there. We're only using a few, and I'll show you that. See, very few. So there you go. You can see the few pieces of onions maybe equal to one slice of onions broken up. Okay, let's go. I'm using aluminum cake pans. So we're going to dump the home fries into the cake pan. Make sure you spread it out so that it's not laying on top of each other. Let me show you that. Okay, now we're going to put them in. I'm going to put the potatoes on the top. And now let's put the ham in another pan. So it doesn't matter if you have more ham than this, it would still fit in this pan, okay, if you're cooking for more people. Okay, it's all in. Turn it on. I'm going to cook this at 370. That's a high temperature. Okay, let's start out with 15 minutes. Okay, and we'll be back. We're waiting on 15 minutes to expire. Thank you. Okay, so our 15 minutes just stopped. Let's see what's going on. That's the home fries. Let's see if they're done. It looks good, but let's see. I believe they are done. I'm going to taste one to make sure. I'm going to taste this. Yes, it's done. Home fries in 15 minutes. Look at that. Okay, let's check out our ham. Let me get something to pull that up. Okay, you know the way to check meat is with the thermometer. And I'm sticking it through several pieces of meat so that the meat goes up the probe to get an accurate temperature. Okay, it's only going to 138. We need pork to go to at least 155. So I'm going to put the ham back in. And actually put it on the top. So when you're cooking with the air fryer, if you have two layers like I do, remember the bottom layer is not going to cook at the same time as the top because the top is closer to the heat. This air fryer, the heat is on the top. Okay, maybe you have an air fryer where your heat is on the side or on the bottom. I don't know. So if that's the case, you'll have to judge according to what you have. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in for, let's go for 4 minutes. Still 370 temperature. Take this time down to 4 minutes. Okay. While that's cooking, we're going to prepare our eggs, okay? Okay, so we have the off light on our air fryer, so the ham should stop any minute now, and we'll check that. There's the off button, you hear it. Okay, let's take a temperature. I have the thermometer. Don't want to stay on. I'll hold it on. Okay, we're at temp. We're always all the way up to 180, so we're good. So here's the ham. So that was 18 minutes for the ham, 15 minutes for the home fries. Okay, now let's do our eggs. I have another aluminum pan. I have 2 slices of melted butter. I'm going to put that in the pan and move it around so it covers the entire pan. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to put the eggs in the pan. When you crack the egg open, you want to let it out slowly. Slowly, so that you don't break the yolk. And if you break the yolk, don't beat yourself up over it. You can try again another time, right? Okay. So here's our 2 eggs. I'm going to put some pepper on it. And this, I'm sorry, let me show you. Pepper. Neutral salt substitute. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to put some butter right on top of the eggs, right over the yolk. Okay, now that I did that, let's put it in. I'm going to put it right on the bottom so I can see what's going on. I'm going to take the top rack out because I don't need it now. Okay, so the eggs. The temperature of the eggs, let's cook that a little slower, okay? So let's cook the eggs on 360, and the time, let's take that down to 3 minutes and see what happens in 3 minutes. Okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so here's a lesson learned. I looked in the air fryer and the pan was actually tilted up, almost like spilling out, okay? It's because I guess the eggs, the weight of the eggs in this aluminum pan was, when the air hit it, it made it tilt over. Alright, so what are we going to do about that? I'm going to put this container right in the pan. Now that should hold the weight down, Okay, so let's start this again. It's been cooking 2 minutes. I'm going to reset the time, and we're going to reset it for 3 minutes because it didn't really cook because it tilted over. Actually, a little bit of the egg spilled out. Alright, so I wanted to point that out to you because that could happen to you, and so how you can solve the problem. I put weight in it. That's how I solved the problem. Okay, we're going to reset this. 360 again. Let's go back for another 3 minutes. We cooked already 2, remember, tilted, so we're going to go 3. That'll be a total of 5. We'll see what happens. Okay, I just wanted to point that out to you, and let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day, being made whole. Being made whole. If you feel like you are not whole in terms of completion, in terms of what you want to do, in terms of where you want to go, then it's up to you to make yourself whole. Your mother's not going to come in and do it. Your father's not going to come in and do it. Your friend's not going to come in and do it. The government's not going to come in and do it. The job is not going to come in and do it. Nobody can make you whole but you. So get started, get going, accomplish your goal, and make yourself whole, because you have the power to do that. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what the struggle is to get it done. I don't care how tired you are to get it done. Get it done. Because when you get it done, then you are going to feel complete. You are going to look back and say, you made yourself whole. Because when you make yourself whole, that really is all that it matters to you. Okay? Make yourself whole. That's the word of the day. Thanks. Okay, so our eggs just stopped. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we're good. Look at that. Sunny side up, eggs are cooked. We can move our weight. The container I used to hold the pan down. Now I'm gonna take it out of here. First, I'm going all the way around the pan to loosen it up. I'm gonna divide it so I can have one egg out at a time. And here's our plate that I'm gonna put it on. So you see I have the home fries on one side and the ham on the other side. Just going all the way around to loosen up the edges so that I can take it out without disturbing the yolk. And here we go. This is our end results. Right in the air fryer oven. Breakfast. How about that, huh? So it doesn't matter if you're cooking for 2, 4, 1. You just double up on the portions and the process is the same. The only thing I would say is don't put no more than 4 eggs in the pan at one time because you need time. You need room to for the eggs to cook, spread out, and for you to take it out. Okay. All right. So let me taste for you. Okay, here's one last look. You like that? You like how I put the eggs right in the center? Presentation. That's what it's about. Okay, so let me taste. Can't wait. Here we go. Home fries. Ham. And I'm getting the eggs. Eggs. That's breakfast, guys. Home run. Okay, give it a thumbs up, please. Give it a thumbs up and share the video so that others know that they don't have to cook breakfast on the stove with all the grease popping and everything and washing the pans and all of that. They can just do it in the air fryer. And if you like it, I like it too. Talk to you soon. Love you, love you, love you. Bye-bye.